The Black Phone 2 trailer has officially arrived and it's everything I've been expecting in the sequel by Blumhouse. Welcome to the channel, I'm Lowly Contrast. I will be discussing the latest in all horror related genre on a weekly basis, so please comment, share, and subscribe to never miss a video so this horror community can grow. Not only are we getting a sequel to The Black Phone, but we are also getting the return of the Grabber, respectfully portrayed again by Ethan Hawke. This time the Grabber has evolved and is now killing children from beyond the grave. Mason Thames and Madeleine McGraw are returning back as Finn and Gren, Miguel Mora as Robin, Jeremy Davis as Terrence Blake, and newcomers in the undisclosed roles Ariana Rivas and Anne Lore. The first film gave us a supernatural tale that was based on the short story of a 13-year-old Finn who was kidnapped by a mysterious man named the Grabber, but when Finn gets unexpected phone calls from previous victims now dead, the story gets more interesting when Finn time is running out little by little. Spoilers alert if you haven't seen the film, but if you haven't, then shame on you. Ultimately, Finn kills the Grabber, and we all thought this was the end of the story until it was announced that a sequel was on the works, which got some of us a little bit worried of how the story would continue, but I think this movie is going to prove that sequels can make a difference in the horror genre if it's done the right way. The trailer is definitely giving me some Friday the 13th vibes, with the Grabber skating on ice with an axe. And by the looks of it, it looks like the Grabber is going after Gwen in her dreams, and it's definitely some Nightmare on Elm Street inspirations. I love the opening of the trailer. The fact that this movie is set during the wintertime, and nothing says a great horror movie when it's set wintertime. The Shining. We get an awesome shot of a black phone ringing with an out of order sign, and we get the chilling shots of children who are most likely dead by the hands of the Grabber. I think the part that stands out the most in this trailer is Gwen describing her dreams and you suddenly hear footsteps slowly coming down the stairs. The Welcome to Alpine Lake Youth Camp is giving me Jason vibes, but you can tell that the youth camp probably has some sort of past connections with the Grabber in some sort of capacity. And what a great shot of Finn picking up the phone, and lo and behold is the Grabber communicating with Finn from beyond the grave. I must have seen this trailer like 10 times, and the fact that we get to see the story focus more on Gwen and her powers is a great direction. This is either a great way to see how much it would take a toll on her or help her find a purpose in life. And it looks like she is going to be the Grabber's main target, with Finn being the second. And can we talk about Ethan Hawke's line, "Dead is just a word"? Now come on. You can't get more sinister than that, which is another horror movie that Ethan Hawke was in. So guys, check it out if you haven't. It's a great film. Or Vengeance is Mine. I think we can let him get away with that Batman line, but all jokes aside, this trailer looks sick. And if you look closely at some of the shots of the film, you can see some mutilated corpses, which I believe are the ghosts of the victims by the Grabber communicating with Gwen. There were talks about this film and the Grabber being the first in a trilogy, so I wonder if they would do kind of like a time jump later in the next film, and well, that's just wishful thinking. I think this shot of the Grabber ripping the bottom of his mask is beautiful, as you can see the blood around his mouth and face, bottom face, and then you see the silhouette of the snow in the background. You just can't help to see the cinematography of it though. It's just beautiful. I was worried before how they would make a sequel, but after watching the trailer, I was convinced that this film will surpass the first one. I mean, don't get it twisted. The first one will always be a classic, and it's a great film to watch. Scott Derrickson once again will be directing and writing the film with a release date of October 17, 2025. Did you love the trailer, and what part stands out the most? Leave a comment and tell me what you think. And will Gunther be mentioned in this film? I mean, if you've seen VHS 85, then you know what I'm talking about. As always, this is Lonely Contrast. Thank you for watching, and please be safe.